All right. Hello. How are we? Are we having a good weekend so far? Mine has been pretty darn good. Um, well, yes, pretty good. I had a visit with friends. I went back to um, the wholesale stone warehouse place with the friend, and so I got a couple more rocks. I'm gonna help myself. Um, but yeah, so doing well. Was glad to hang out with a friend. Was able to get some reading in yesterday, and um, it's been pretty nice, pretty restful. So I'm hoping for I'm hoping I'm going to set up my journals and planners, and then hopefully get to the writing sprints. Um, that way I can make sure that I am all ready to go to have a fantastic writing week this week, um, as well as do some other things that are on my to-do list. So I was asking if you were planning to be more on the productive side or more on the resting, doing like reading sprints or um, whatever else. I don't know if you can do napping sprints, but if you can, good for you. Devin says resting can be productive. Yes, it can. So if you are resting and calling it productivity, that's fine too. CB is here, and you're going to be productive today. Excellent. And I saw that, welcome, Exotic Expressions Dance Fitness. I saw that Devin dropped the link just after you asked this. So yes, the link is in the chat. So you've been editing mostly, most of the late morning / afternoon, about 1 more hour, and then it's time to get some fresh air and give yourself a break. Tomorrow is another day. Yes. And with editing, you do have to be kind of careful that you don't sort of like overly edit or get your mindset like too far deep into the editing hole that you can't see the good things in it too. So there's the link for the tarot journal. Thank you, Devin. Yes, thank you, Devin. And Megan is here. Hello, you are being both productive and unproductive. You are currently working on a copywriting sample project. That's being productive, so there you go. And Cool Gamer is here. Hello, welcome. And Inuel is here. Hello, happy writing. You're being productive today. At least we hope we are. Exactly. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. And CB says hello. Welcome, CB. And Christian is here. Hello. And Highway Witchery, love your username. Hello. Good afternoon. How are you? And Persephone is here. Hey, writer peeps. Hello. Highway Witchery says, I'm tackling an intimidating section of editing today. Oh, so we have several people that are on the editing train rather than the drafting train. Nice. Santa Rose, hello. Welcome. I should at some point get back to editing Project Gray. It's intimidating. Yes, as you say, it's very intimidating sometimes. So CB says I'm redrafting again. So I suppose that could be more of like a revision / it's editing in a way, but also drafting in a way. So yes, hopefully it's the good kind of redrafting. Santa Rose says you're writing a script for a new YouTube channel video. Nice. Excellent. And CB has a quote. Unfortunately, at that point, it seemed like wherever she went, trouble usually followed. Then one day, she didn't show up for work at all. Dun, dun, dun. And Julie is here. Hello. Jumping in from another sprint and ready to get some editing done. Excellent. So we have quite a few of us are on the editing train this weekend. That'd be kind of an interesting experiment to do, is just draft during the weekdays and edit during the weekends. I don't know if that would be good or I don't know if that would be an experiment worth trying. Well, the card says yes. So the card for today is the starfish, and the the main message is open to infinite possibilities. So I was just asking, I wonder if this is a good idea. And the starfish says, keep an open mind about it. Yes. So there you go. All right. So pop the starfish on the screen. Here we go. So stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look towards the horizon, do you open up to infinite possibilities? The starfish is the source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination and ensures endless possibilities are available. At this time, the starfish urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone to dream of bigger things and imagine even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that the starfish has come to remind you of your infinite potential. So, starfish, very positive, says you're amazing, says you are wonderful, says your stories are wonderful, and that is the card for today. Very good card to have. So, yes, we love a positive starfish. Yes. CB's on your laptop, and your laptop solely, unfortunately. Oh, okay, only your laptop, because yesterday you disconnected your TV and DVD. Okay, gotcha. Yes, because you're going to be moving. Yes. It is such a nice card. Yes, it's great. I love this deck. It's fantastic. So, love the Starfish Spirit card and its meaning. Yes, it's amazing. And Nikki is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right. Well, I think I've said hello to everybody who's arrived, and I'm pretty much ready to get started. I am going to start us off with a warning sprint, a warm-up sprint, so that we can at least either gather all the things we need for the longer sprints, or make sure that we just have our head in the game. So that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to start with 15 minutes. We're going to be using HK's silent timer to start us off. One of HK's silent timers. We've got her, I think, sunrise image here. Hello, Greg. Welcome. Coming in just in time. So as I said, I'm going to be starting off with sort of like productivity stuff and then moving into writing. So hopefully I'll be able to get all of my planners and things ready and set up for next week. Hopefully in the first 15 minutes, but sometimes it usually takes me a little bit longer. So if you have not already pulled up your document, now is the time to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and pull mine up just in preparation, because I am determined to get to the writing today. All right, so it is now up. Next, if you've already been working, go ahead and save. So that's the important thing. Save your document. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. I have 2 large glasses of water. Go ahead and take a sip if you have something. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. If you need a longer stretch for your shoulders and arms or for your wrists, go ahead and do that. And 4, make sure that if you need a break or a snack or just a walk around, whatever it is you need, make sure you're taking care of yourself as you are writing. Here we go. 15-minute warm-up sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, right. How was that? Trying to find the I did a little bit of work in sort of catching up in my bullet journal, or not my bullet journal, my planner. And then I'm trying to do a couple of future dates and things, so I didn't actually get as much done for next week's spread as I thought I would. But sometimes that's what happens. So, either way. And then, like, I never seem to be able to put stickers and things on correctly. So it just is what it is. So that's what we're going to get. Is it slightly wonky? Slightly wonky tape. But how'd you guys do? Let's see. Santa Rose says, took you 8 minutes to find the document. Yep, that's sometimes how it has to go, which is why I have that reminder of like, go ahead and try and find your document and open it. And this is for my own mental well-being, because I think we were talking about last time, I couldn't remember what the acronym for the cult in my story was supposed to stand for. So I had to go and find it in, that went wonky. I had to go find it in my notes. I did find it. So yay. But it was definitely a, definitely a hunt. I had to go and look through about 4 documents to find it. So, oh well, I found it eventually. But yeah, so, all right, so CB is gonna head for a quick bath, and then hopefully we'll be back in the next sprint. Nikki is doing well, and Maggie is here. Hello, how are you? Maggie says, thank you, YouTube, for finally giving you the notification. You are quite speedy today, comparatively. You know, sometimes they are and sometimes they aren't, just like me. So, okay, yay, you got the journal. I'm glad. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it and it serves you well. So that's where Santa Rose hopefully has managed to do a little bit of writing and fun things in the document. Laura says, hello, you're about to take a class on writing haunted house stories. Ooh, nice. Devin says, I've been in a couple of houses that are believed to be haunted, and your hometown has a haunted library and a haunted high school. The high school's mascot is a ghost? Really? I mean, that could be quite fun. Yeah, Laura's like, that's cool. Stacy is here. Hello, how are you? And Highway Witchery says, spookiest, the most haunted place you've ever been was Joshua Tree National Park. You've been to other places, but never felt quite as afraid as you did there. Have I been to Joshua Tree? I don't know that I have, so that might need to go on my list. Julie says, story Bibles are the best. You keep a digital record of all important details. You hate wasting time looking for details. Yeah, and I need to make one of those. I'm procrastinating on it, honestly. So, and essentially the document that I found it in was kind of like, it became kind of like a collected facts and tidbits and everything, but it's not clearly labeled and organized and all book flaggy and everything, or bookmarked and all that. So, you know, Julie has about 60 pages left to edit, so you are diligently working. It's going well. Nice. Excellent. Megan says she loves the Joshua Tree National Park. It was a lot of fun camping there and hiking. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I have been to that one. So it's a beautiful place, but you don't think you would stay there after dark again. Nice. Maybe it was just that one spot. Who knows? All right. So since I'm sort of like ready to just kind of keep going, I'm sorry, y'all are just going to have to be dragged along with my impetus. So we're going to start our second sprint in just a moment. So the second sprint is my self-promo sprint. So if you have something you would like to promote, now is the time to do so. So that is if you have a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, an Amazon author page, a website, a blog, Twitter, social media, etc., that you would like to share, now is the time to do so. Just remember that if you don't have the blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. So you can get around that by typing out .dot and .com. So there we go. So those are your self-promo reminders. Bonus points and gold stars to you if it's writing adjacent. Your regular reminders, don't forget to save. And make sure that you take a sip of whatever you're supposed to be hydrating with. Make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Make sure you are taking care of yourself as you are writing. Here we go, 25-minute Pomodoro sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That is sprint number 2. I did finish my planner for next week, so that task is done. And so I'm ready to start using that next week, so I don't have to like set it up tomorrow or late tonight, as is sometimes my habit. So I've moved on to the next thing, and that's going to be kind of an outlining, I guess, task. Like trying to make some of those connections now that I've done a couple of days of like looking at the Shadowscapes cards and creating new characters, and like, so now I've got connections that need to fit timeline wise. So I've got to make sure that where I think these characters are going to actually like fit in properly into the timeline. So I'm going to be doing some things on hand, but also like looking at my timeline that I have on my in my document. So that's what's next. But let's see how we're doing. Scroll all the way back up to Devin. Devin was first today. So Devin has a link tree with all of Devin's links, and you should check it out. And Maggie says, here is Highway Witchery's YouTube channel. Thank you, Maggie. And Megan says, Cyrano comes out in 5 days. Check out my review before watching it in theaters. And here's the link to Megan's review of Cyrano. And here is Devin's link to all the playlists that he so kindly makes for us. And so that we don't have to go searching for who is going to be live when. So Maggie says, here is Laura Nettles' channel, and here is Julie's Pages and Pens channel. And Megan says, if you are unfamiliar with the story of Cyrano de Bergerac, check out my deep dive first, and there is the link for that. And Maggie has also provided Stacy Coates' YouTube channel, and Devin's, of course. And Laura says, thank you, Maggie. And here is Santa Rose link, also from Maggie. And Megan says, if you need a 10-minute timer, check out my 10-minute hippo timer. And there is the link for that. Yay. Here is Exotic Expressions Dance Fitness channel. And CB says, I have 35 stories on archive of our own under the username PepperoniFan 1982. These are the short ones. The novel is pending, and you also have a new video on your YouTube page, which is under the handle CB394. And here is the direct link to CB's channel. Here is Nicole Swanson's channel. And CB says, the season finale of your favorite TV show starts in 20 minutes. Gotcha. So you will be headed off for that then. Yes, Maggie and Devin are amazing at providing links for everything. That's why we started calling Devin Tugwaddle, that guy with all the links. And then Maggie, Mama Maggie, has become Tumwaddle, that mama with all the links. So Waddlefest. Yes, exactly. And here is Maggie's providing Megan's link for Megan's YouTube channel, Waddlemania. Yes. And here is Maggie providing Maggie's channel. And your latest book launch for vlog for Blue Water. And here's the link for that specifically. You have all the links. Yes, you do. And here is the link for the first of your work in progress chats, world building tag videos. Nice. Excellent. And if you are going to visit any and all of these channels, make sure you are liking and subscribing and sharing the love around, because that makes AuthorTube grow. Maggie says, oh, and here's your latest book specifically, Blue Water. Yay. Maggie says, thanks to Devin. And Jenna is here. Hello. Hope you are well. You are getting into writing today. Excellent. Yay. Maggie says, hello. And Jenna says, hi back. And Maggie says, here's Jenna's channel. Sneaking in with one more link. Yay. Yes, thank you to Maggie for sharing it. Fantasy Battle Composition 100, aka Battle Writing Academy, comes out March 9th. That's my birthday on that very channel. Nice. So Exotic Expressions is going to sign off now. All right, have a good time. Your brain is pretty much fried at this point. You'll be ready to come back tomorrow fresh and happy to write/edit. Good. Good. Ms. Ocampo writes, hello. You are here. Welcome. And Ms. Ocampo says, self-promo and call to action. Some of my friends and I are donating canned goods/money to local food banks. Please consider doing the same. Yes, that is also a fantastic and good idea. Yes. Julie says, a curse in ash where books are sold. You can find that. Yes, I think your prior one did not come through because it must have had a direct link. So you may have to spell out the dot and .com because I don't think you have a wrench at the moment. So, Jenna says, don't forget to click the like. And here's Ms. Ocampo writes, YouTube channel. CB got 96 words too. Excellent. Greg, you got 100 words. Excellent. Fantastic. Center Rose says, I started this channel, my authortube channel and Blooming Life Guide channel is this week. If you want to please subscribe. Yes, you're putting up videos this week for the first time. It's exciting. Yay. Highway with Tree says, I'm stuck trying to decide if it's worth it to keep this potentially antagonistic character or just scrap him altogether. I mean, you love a good, I love a good sort of like minor antagonist who sort of like throws wrenches and things. So I'm all for more antagonists. Maggie says, the laundry. You did laundry, you finished Melissa's stream and shared all the links. Yes, you did. Where's your gold medal? I have gold stars. I have gold stars. Or red, silver, blue, or green, whichever you choose. I have those. So gold star for you. I think. Yes. Okay, I can do it this way too. Your gold star is coming through in the checks. Stevie says, I'll watch my show later. Gotcha. Yes. Maggie and Devin are great doing that. Nikki did some reading that sprint. Excellent. Good. CB normally watches your show on BBC iPlayer, but it's not up yet. Okay, gotcha. Nikki says thank you to Maggie. And Megan says, here's your trophy, Devin. Nice. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. And Ms. Ocampo says, also, please follow me on Ms. Ocampo Writes on Instagram. You updated your Instagram with thoughts about anxiety. Gotcha. Yes. Okay. Yay. That came through this time. Yay. So it's juliez.com/ACIA for A Curse in Ashes. A Curse in Ash. I'm going to get it right. One of these times. I'm going to get it right. And so Maggie has provided the Amazon link for it, which is awesome. So there's the gold star. And Stacy says, spices are a good thing to donate to a food bank and hygiene products as well, depending on what kind it is. Yes. And baby-related items. Yes. Yes, all those are very good things to donate. Plus, you can also ask your local food bank where you're there what they need, because sometimes they'll have an abundance of one thing, but they'll have like a real lack of something else. So if there's a particular product that they need more of, and that might be regionally based or just time-based, like what they have recently. So it's always good to ask your local food bank what they are in need of. So share. Alrighty, let's do this. Another sprinty sprint. Let's keep on rolling. Okay, so we've got our self promo done. Yay, excellent. And we can, yes, Jenna says, keep in mind that perishables are always a need. Yes, because they perish and then you need to get new ones. Yes. All right, so with that in mind, let's do another sprint. And don't forget to save your work. And don't forget to take a sip of whatever you're supposed to be hydrating with. Make sure you straighten your spine. Roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And make sure that if you need a break, take a break. If you need a snack, get one. Make sure you're taking care of yourself as you're writing. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, how was that? I managed to get a few things ironed out with the timeline. I'm sort of checking over, making sure, going through the events that I have listed and making sure that they all make sense and flow, etc. And that I don't have any contradictions. So like I said, I found a couple of things that I'm going to have to adjust and rearrange. So not bad. Not bad. All right. How'd we do? How'd we do? I'm going to roll back up and see where we were. Greg was headed out, but Maggie wanted to share his channel before Greg left. So that is Greg's channel link there. So Greg said thank you. And Ms. Ocampo did laundry, dishes, but she also got snacks and water. Excellent. Good job. Kate is here. Hello, hello. You're working on a video edit today since you can't get it out of your head. You're trying to confine yourself to just working on it for this stream so that maybe you can get some writing done later today. Yes, I feel that because editing videos takes forever, which is why I have not done it in a while. Maya is here. Hello. And Devin said, here's Kate's channel. Excellent. And here is Maya's channel. And Maya's books on Amazon. Yay. And here's Christina. And Maggie says, crying over writing the death of a character. Oh no, but also spoilers. Jenna says, you've been slaying the words. You got 568 words. Excellent. Amazing. And Devin is popping in with the link for Christina's channel. And Senta got 548 words. Nice. And Jenna says, oh no, and is also crying with Maggie. CB got 305, and that is a total from the ground up rewrite. Nice. Okay, so you have yet to finish a full draft of this. Sometimes it happens. It needs to be worked. Megan says, I mostly stared at the page. You're not feeling very creative and none of your ideas are working. Oh no. Well, I mean, you could always brainstorm and just kind of see where it would take you. Stacy says, I'm just chugging along with your genealogy work. Nice. And Maya says, thank you. Excellent. I'm glad we are making as much progress as we are and that we are chugging along. Yeah, I feel like I did not have coffee this morning because I didn't have enough cream to go in the coffee, so I had tea instead. And it's a different kind of sort of like wake up feeling. So I think after the stream, I'm gonna have to go and get some more creamer and stuff from the grocery store because I'm gonna need coffee tomorrow. So CB says, okay, so we have an excerpt. Yes, I'm sorry, Maria. I know we were, oh, Howard, listen to me. I know you and I are nothing more than just friends, okay? I know that you and I can make no further progress in our relationship. Oh, I don't know if this is more sad because of the way that I don't know necessarily the context in which you're rewriting this, so I'm not sure necessarily of the tone of voice I should be reading this in. Cinta says, this is your last stream? Sprint or stream for the day? Who knows? Either way, I'm glad you're here. Alrighty. Okay. Y'all, if y'all don't mind, because I guess I'm not feeling like super chatty today, but I'm like trying to make some progress. So I might just like tell y'all we're going back to work. Although I think I will switch the or not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll keep the same background for the timer. Alrighty. Make sure. Okay. All right. So we've got things set up so we can go right back into another sprint. So let's do that. Let's do that. So 1, save your document, especially if you've made some changes to it. 2, make sure you take a sip of water. Here we go. Or whatever you're hydrating with. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, or if you need an extra stretch, do that of either your arms or your wrists if you have you been typing away madly. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Get that snack, walk around, whatever it is you need to do to take care of yourself. So here we go, another Pomodoro 25-minute sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. We are making more progress. Thank you, Devin. I just now noticed there was a robotic entity in the chat. Jules is losing her dawdle. Well, yes, today, right now. We'll find it again later. I promise. Yeah. So I'm making progress. Got another couple of things that I noticed in my timeline that I'm gonna have to fix, and sort of like how to work around that. I think. So that's what we're doing, is we're going bit by bit through the timeline outline thing that I had for the progression of events. And it's going. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm starting to lose my concentration and like just kind of stare at the screen for a little bit. So the dawdles may have come back a little earlier than we wanted. But yes, so okay. So where were we? Becca is here. Hello, welcome. We've just been kind of popping and doing sprint after sprint. So Devin says the new name for this channel, the Dawdleless Writer. I think it'll stay as the Dawdling Writer because, you know, it'll come back. Maggie says hello to Becca, and Maggie's laughing at Devin. Yes, the Waddling Writers, indeed. You could definitely call yourselves that. Jenna says you're running out to the store for a bit. Thanks for the sprints and hope all is well. Take care of all you lovelies, and you're leaving the window open for watch time. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Becca says hi to Maggie. Devin was on busting duty. And Miss Ocampo says, funny story time. You're editing this fight scene and you had to ask your brother to help you out with this chokehold stabby moment. And Lord have mercy on the FBI agent who has to read that. They will probably have thoughts on how accurate it is. CB says, be right back, gonna go hang washing. And Ms. Ocampo also wants some help. So if someone is being held down, like someone trying to choke them out, would the person being held down plausibly stab their attacker in the chest? This depends on the type of hold or how they are being held down. So if the person is just sort of like, I don't know, sitting on top of the waist and like just has both hands around the neck, that would leave both arms free to stab and hit anywhere they can reach. If the attacker is kneeling on like biceps, it would be more plausible to only reach thigh or possibly groin or stomach area, and not necessarily chest area. Let's see. I mean, you kind of have to work around like how you have the attacker positioned. I think is sort of like what's going to inform where on the body the potential chokey could reach the choker. Megan says, I don't know if they would have enough room to apply enough force to stab them in the chest if they're being held down / choked. Yeah. Kate says, I spent way too much of that sprint masking an eclipse. Oopsie. Well, you're better than me because I don't know how to mask stuff yet. So, you know. Nikki says, I was figuring out your scene and how to write it. Yep. Yes, we do a lot of that, don't we? Senta says it would be hard to stab the chest at that angle. More of the arm, more likely. Yeah, also plausible. Okay, so we have some more info. Just a vampire trying to choke the protagonist with his hands or slash his throat with claws. So technically, Andy could have his hands free to stab. Yes. So protagonist can stab away. He could also kick the vampire off of him. Could. let's see. Maggie says not upward into the chest, but rather into the side of the chest, depending on the clothing, or possibly into the neck. Yes, I was also thinking that sort of like, I don't know if it's a sort of like revenge type of thing, but a lot of times when you see in movies chokeholds, people tend to go for like face or neck to sort of like make the other person flinch as well. So I don't know. Cinta says I spent that time rehearsing, and it's 24 minutes long, all written though. Just as long as Andy stabs right in the heart. Yep. It sounds like your protagonist is free to stab away. So, or at least that sounds what you could lean to. So, maybe. Alrighty. I think, let's see, we've got about 45 minutes left. So we can definitely do another 25. And then maybe a 15 at the end. I'm not sure. Julie says, sorry, I'm not chatty, still in the depths of these edits. Hey, as long as we are all getting work done, I mean, I'm getting some work done. It sounds like everybody's kind of either brainstorming or working on editing, and, we're all good. So Maggie says, could they roll over? Then Andy would be on top. Maggie says 42 minutes print. I don't know that I can concentrate for that long, especially since my brain has started to lose concentration with the task that I have set it at hand. So Devin says, I'm okay with 42. Mr. Campos says, let's do it. I'm almost done with this chapter. I think this was referring to another sprint, not specifically to the 42-minute sprint. So we all know that Devin loves the longer sprints, or at least wants to trick people into doing longer sprints. I think I am going to change up the background. Share. We're going to go with mushrooms. And this will be our 5th sprint. So here we go. All right, don't forget to save. Save your documents, save your words and your edits. Save your staring into a blank screen if you need to. Just, save it. And then take a sip of whatever you're supposed to be hydrating with. And let's see. Okay, so 1 and 2 are done. 3, straighten your spine. Roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Give yourself an extra stretch or a wrist sort of warm up if you need one. And then make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Those are your reminders. Here we go with another Pomodoro length sprint, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. How was that? That was number 5, I think. Yeah. Number 5. That was pretty good. Let me see if I can find HK's. Okay, so HK's newest timer have the typewriter ambiance. So we'll use that for our end sprint. How'd we do? I flipped over to the next page, had some more notes on timeline things. So I'm fixing those. Apparently I had a lot more problems with my timeline / progression than I thought I did. Or maybe I just hadn't thought about it and that's the problem. So yeah. Yes, so I've pulled up HK's newest timer. It's very cute. CB got 43 words the last sprint. Jenna is here. Hello, welcome. And Miss Ocampo says chapter 2 is done. Yay! Amazing. And Devin was on bot busting duty again. And Devin says, I need a sound effect for when I zap a bot. You do. Megan says, zap, lightning bolt, goes the bot. Or ban with a hammer. Since I don't know if there's an actual, is there a wrench icon? There is a wrench icon. So, I mean, you could always wrench them. So like, pizoo, or something like that. And Maggie also reported it. Thank you. Scarlet R. Yes. Followed by the bot's scream as its comment vanishes. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Maggie suggests a pew pew. CB says okay, so this is an excerpt from the story. I brandish the crutch. You see this, Rogers? I'm going to use it to tenderize you. Nice. Then I'm going to have Mr. Jarvis turn you into steak tartare unless you tell me where Peggy Carter is. Yes, one of these sounds. And zap. Okay, so Maggie says, the scene is killing me. The healer soul of your chimera has sacrificed herself, and the warrior sister soul is watching through the eyes of their shared body, does not realize what's going on because she can't hear what they are saying. Can she sort of get the clue because of lips being red or no? So there's the wrench. It looks much smaller in the StreamYard than it does in the... It's also a different kind of wrench in StreamYard than it is in the YouTube chat. Interesting. CB suggests a squish sound, squishing the bots. Megan says she thinks their Gorgon friend Medusa is dying and doesn't know when she wakes she will be alone in her body because her healer sister's soul is going to the Elysian fields, so she will live. That's pretty hefty. But is that the situation that you have been leading the story to? I'm guessing Healer Sister Soul. Will Healer Sister Soul have another story? I don't know. But these are spoilers. These are major spoilers. Alrighty. Okay, so it's 4:45. I'm going to share. And we'll probably, because I do need to end on time today, or at least as close as possible. So I'm going to roll it down to maybe 14 minutes. 14 and a half. Close enough. Like it. All right, so we have a kitty. All right, so 1, save your document. 2, take a sip. of whatever you're supposed to be sipping on. 3, straighten your spine. 4, make sure that if you need a break, get a break. All right, here we go. 14 and a half minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was the end of our 6th sprint. How'd we do? I got another couple of notes down, not quite as many that time. Maybe it's because it was a shorter sprint. Maybe it's because I was finding less. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, definitely my concentration was beginning to lag there towards the end. How did we do? I feel like overall I got quite a bit of, I got my planning for next week done. I got some timeline issues like worked out, I think, and a plausible way to correct them. So I feel like I did pretty good. I feel like this was a productive day. Okay, so CB is asking, did Howard threatening Steve sound like Howard, or did it sound more like Tony? I don't know. It can't sound like Tony because he's not born yet. Okay. Well, but if it's more of like a family trait type of thing, or if Tony learned it from Howard growing up, there's that. Okay, so Maggie is saying that the healer sister soul will have a chance. Oh, okay. So she will have a chance to bring back the healer sister soul, and they will share a body again, but she might die trying it. Oh no. Zocampo was headed out, but saw the kitty. And Maggie said goodbye and to Ms. Ocampo. CB says 333 words. Nice. Repeating numbers. Nikki listened to music and took a bio break. Excellent. Maggie cried and scribbled and ate a bowl of Cocoa Krispies in consolation. Very nice. My mom tends to like making Rice Krispies with the cocoa rather than the regular. But now I kind of want Rice Krispies now that I've said that. Maybe that'll be tonight's dessert. Kate says, finished laying in the clips for the first half of the course, masking and all. Nice. Excellent. Megan ate a chicken pot pie. So delicious, but she wished there were a few more bites left. Yes, chicken pot pie is one of my favorites. CB says, poor Howard has unbelievably bad arachnophobia, and Steve knows it. That was what the excerpt. Did I read that one? Did that one come through? I don't know. Not sure. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for joining me and being okay with me going sprint after sprint. So don't forget to save your hard-earned work and have a good day, I guess. Oh, Maggie says, I make peanut butter no-bake cookies with Cocoa Krispies. They're like chocolate peanut butter rice crispy bars. Ooh, that sounds delicious. And Morgan's stream just started, and there's the link for that. Thank you very much. And y'all don't forget to check out Devin's playlist, which I will pop in. Based. So don't forget to check out Devin's playlist for other streams tonight and tomorrow. And okay, so Tracy is also streaming now. Good. All right, so don't forget to save and have a good one. Bye, y'all.